An economist consulted by your temporary employment agency indicates that the demand for temporary employment, measured in thousands of job applications per week in your county, can be modeled by the function d of t equals blah 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 blah, where t is time in years since January 2004. So that's important. T it's in years since or after January 2004. So this is time t equals 0. Sketch a graph of the function over the time interval from January 2004 to January 2009. So this is a 5-year interval. It is calculator active, so I'm going to go ahead and just graph this. (4.3) sine 0.82 x plus 0.3 plus 7.3. Make sure that looks right. Looks good. I'm going to make sure I'm in radian. Whenever you're graphing sine or cosine on here, you generally want to be in radian. Go to the window. It's only for 5 years, so from 0 to 5 years. Hit graph. It's not the best window I've ever seen, so if you wanted to maybe don't see any negative values, maybe go up to 15, see if that helps. Yeah, so that's much better. So I'm going to take this as my sketch. For a while I'm going to use this. So that's my graph, 2004 to 2009. What is the period of this function? So when does this repeat? So obviously I don't see this repeating on this interval. I could do this 2 ways. One, I could make a larger window to see when it repeats, or I could go straight to here. This is the b value. If I remember the formula, period equals 2 pi over b. So the period is actually just 2 pi divided by this number. So 2 pi over 0.82. So get out of this, 2 pi divided by 0.82. So the period is about 7.662 years. So this pattern will repeat about every 7.662 years. Determine the demand for temporary employment for January 2007. So January 2007, that's going to be exactly 3 years since 2004. So both of these together, I'm looking at 3 years. So since this is already graphed, just hit trace to x equals 3, and this is going to be the answer. So demand d of 3 equals 8.901. When will the demand, so when, this is going to be a t equals something question, for temporary employment exceed, so get larger than 11,000 jobs per week. So it needs to be above 11,000. the units are in thousands, so I'm really just looking for when d of t is greater than 11. So if I hit graph, let's hit 11. This is going to occur on this interval, so I just need to find the intersection points, and that'll be my interval. Second trace, find the intersect, first curve, second curve. I'll find this one first since I'm already there. So the second one of them is t equals 2.202, and the other one, intersect, first curve, second curve, and then I need to go over to the other location where I think they intersect, and it's at 0.898-ish. So this doesn't ask for an interval. Now that I read this again, when will the demand just exceed? So I'm just looking for when it first exceeds it. So that would be this one. That's the first time it exceeds.